story.
I just felt quite angry about. I like Gwyneth Paltrow. She's famous, and I'm sure she can look after herself. But I felt angry because she made a statement that she's had vaginal steaming, and she seemed to shock virtually as far as
woman with a vagina.
But I'm gonna say,
I don't think it's I've got to say, I don't think it's every single woman. I think it's British women that were shocked
I'm
by
gonna
the
hold
word
my hands up
vagina.
here, Tiff. I've steamed my vagina, and I say it's fucking awesome. It is awesome. It's a bit of self-love for vaginas, which may add vaginas are far too badly abused in the world, and they're not there to be abused. They are sacred. They're there to be worshipped and
But
to be loved.
women put bleached tampons into their vaginas. There's adverts on television that show bleached tampons that aren't good for the vagina. That's fine, that's acceptable. English women
Do you know
endorse
as well?
that.
Why
Why are they so
do-
offended by vaginal steaming?
Can I say, why in fucking tampon and sanitary towel adverts do they have blue liquid? Hello? We bleed. Why not put red fucking liquid on the tampon and sanitary towel? Is it so?
Not going on YouTube.
No, do you? I don't care. Put it on YouTube. I'm not going to be silenced any freaking more. I bleed. I'm a woman.
Men are frightened of vaginal blood because they know the power in it, and this is why men in the world are bloodthirsty and create wars, because they know the power of blood but they don't know how to get it without being violent. But unfortunately, doing that has alienated the women, and it's turned women to turn against their own blood. The mother nurturing blood that comes out of their wombs, that nurtures, can make a child, feed that child, feed the earth. It's been proven now that it can create stem cells to create life and heal life. They need to honour the fact that women bleed for a reason, and that they have to support us in that, because if they don't stop being bloodthirsty, one, they're killing the feminine, one, they're killing the planet, and one, they're killing themselves. It's over. It's over!
Sharing that.
And can I just say as well, when my periods go, don't show up, I'm like, oh my God. And when my period comes, I'm like, yes, I'm normal, I'm healthy, and I'm yes. When my period comes every month, it means I'm a healthy woman who's ovulating, and it's all working. And actually, you know, like the pill where you or certain contraceptives where you don't have a period, freaks me out. I'm like, no, you're meant to have a period. Where is all that shit inside you going? No. We need to bleed.
It's natural, it's cleansing. The reason why women are so connected to the earth is because it's our gift to Mother Earth to bleed every month. It's our gift because as women, our wombs are our vessels, and we do absorb energies in there, and every month it's a cleaning process for ourselves, and if we really connect that energy to the earth, we are helping the earth to heal as well. And I can't think of anything more sacred, and I can't think of anything more that's been taken away and turned into a negative against the feminine body. But it's something that happens to every woman. I am so tired of seeing women in the supermarket buying these bleach infected sanitary wear, but I do it myself. I've done it myself, but I use my own cloth pads now that I made lovingly with towel in. It's quite easy to do. The thing around going for the things in the supermarket, it's not the fact that they're doing it. The fact that makes me sad is that they're hiding it in the bloody trolleys. Don't let anybody see. Moon cups.
Now, what's a moon cup?
A moon cup is like a cupped vessel which you use to collect your menstrual blood. A lot of people are using those now because one, it's good for the environment because you're not putting things back into the environment, and people like to collect the blood as well to put it on the earth. But also it reconnects you to your feminine body because you're actually having to physically touch your own vagina, your blood, acknowledge when you're bleeding, acknowledge when your flow is, how your flow is. It's like it reconnects you to your body. I personally don't use a moon cup. I use, like I said before, cloth pads because it's such an honouring for me because I'm actually again having to physically acknowledge my blood, and I soak them and I use whatever water I've used to nurture the earth.
This to me goes right back to sex education and how we teach our children about periods.
There's a lot of taboos.
I'm trying to put in, because it's not sex education, because a period, a monthly cycle, isn't sex. it's reproductive, I suppose is a better word, education and understanding our bodies.
Women's health.
Yeah. And I think a lot of men, when you say vagina, they associate it with sex, and there is this breakdown in communication where men need to understand that a woman's hormones and her balance.
I'm pretty sure when I was at school, the girls got separated from the boys, and we got taught about periods. And do you know what? I've got a lot of male friends, and I speak quite openly, just generally, about stuff. And men are fascinated because women don't talk to them. They're like. Men are fascinated by periods because they don't know about. The reason they're scared of them is because they don't know about them.
It's about education and bringing awareness because you can't blame them. You can't blame the women because this is what we're taught in schools, that it's something to hide away, it's something not to acknowledge that it's for yourself, all those things, and it's almost like we can't blame it's just about re-educating that there is another way. There is another way of learning and reconnecting back to your body, because we've been unfortunately told a few porcupines.
I have
There's an important question. Sorry, darling, I've just got to ask this question before I forget. I'll come back to this bit. Carol, is it true that men have a cycle, a monthly cycle too, or is it dominantly female?
No, men have hormonal cycles too.
That women perhaps need to in turn understand.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying it's not about women should know this and men should know that. We need to know about each other.
Unite.
Thank you, Lulu.
Unite in love.
We need to unite and love and accept that, yes, we both have our differences, but do you know what? We're more alike than
and we can celebrate
each other's strengths, because inside we have
and come together, because we've got men, we've got women, we're meant to have both.
We are,
and we're meant to come together rather than fighting against each other. We need to come together and go, wow, that's your strength, that's my strength, and actually, because the world needs both.
But can I tell you why that is? It's because people are acknowledging inside themselves. The world at large is only a reflection of what's going on. And if you're not acknowledging you've got masculine and feminine union, because most men put it this way, like you, Tiffy, wrote an article about men being in dresses. It was like calling women.